What's up, Melinda?
What's up, Kristin? What's up, LinkedIn? What's up, YouTube? We're so excited to be here with you today. We're just going to actually I'm here with my friend, Kristin Gutierrez, and talk about just life, government contracting, business, what it is. And so she was just so gracious enough to hop on LinkedIn with me and just play and have fun. And so I'm an open book for her. So listen in, learn something, or ask questions. We're here.
What's up, Melinda? Thank you so much for the message. Like, it's so funny, right? Because I'm Kristin Gutierrez. Nice to meet everybody. And I'm known as the girl who says yes and figures it out. That's the title of my next book. Say yes and figure it out. Go check it out. But Melinda and I have known each other almost a year.
Isn't that crazy? Gosh. Wow. It goes by so fast.
I know.
Oh I
know. And it's funny because we've become fast friends recently in the last month or two, right? And Melinda is always saying government contracts. And I
contracts.
And there's just so much, right?
Yeah.
I'm a mom. My brain can only handle so much. We're all, we're all going through life right now, right?
Good point.
But recently I said to you, talk to me like I'm a 6-year-old. So I have a ton of questions for you today, but let's get this started under that premise. Tell me, like I'm a 6-year-old, what it is that you do. And then if you allow me, I'll ask you a bunch of questions.
Okay. So I help businesses add a $1 million revenue stream from winning government contracts.
You get $1 million and you get $1 million and you get $1 million. Okay. So you're the Oprah of government contracts.
I am the Oprah. I am the $4.4 billion Oprah of government contracts.
Okay. Hello. Okay. So that's amazing. All right. So Melinda, broadly speaking, what industries do you serve?
Okay. So primarily we focus on IT, construction, and professional services, AKA consulting.
Okay, cool. Can I ask you some questions about each of those verticals so that we can get my head straight about what the heck this means?
And this helps me too, Kristin. This helps me understand more of what are the questions I'm not, answering. So this is good.
Okay. I'm going to pick this order because I want to end on construction because you and I have a shared background in kind of all things real estate. And so I think we can really geek out on the construction thing, but let me, and then IT is the second easiest one for me to understand. So I'm going to ask you first, when you say you help IT companies with government contracts, what do you mean? What do you mean?
So all different types of IT. So IT in terms of software, it could be building a solution for a government entity like a HR tool, a project management tool, people tool. It could be anything that is out there. So I think what people get stuck on is thinking about the word government. Imagine it's just a company. Because just a company is hey, is someone out there that can build this solution for me so that I can run my business better? And that's really what we're doing in IT or any other vertical.
Okay. My brain is doing cartwheels. So I am an IT company. What? What's a household IT company?
Household name that does government contracts now would be Amazon, their AWS solution, Microsoft.
Hold on. My brain, I just need one as an example.
Okay.
AWS, Amazon, Amazon Web Services.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Again, I'm 6. We have to remember I am 6 in this whole conversation. Yeah. So Amazon Web Services, they provide Oh God. See, I don't even, this is like, ooh, don't look at my LinkedIn profile. It's like, okay, okay. Who am I within AWS? Who's buying? Who's helping the government? Well, so basically, I'm AWS, I'm servicing the government's going to bid. The government going out to bid, looking for what would they be looking for that AWS would help them with?
So let's use a simple example for AWS. So like you could actually purchase cloud space. So like online upload photos, images, files, things like that. And so that is a solution that the government buys is, for different departments and agencies is software, like actual like storage. Cloud space.
My 6-year-old would understand cloud storage. This is crazy. Yeah. He would. Okay.
Yeah. He's a smart 6-year-old man.
No, man, that's what they know now.
Do you know how long it took me to get over?
Let's leave it super simple. Cloud storage.
Okay. Cloud storage. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm AWS and I provide cloud storage.
Yeah.
And you're the government and you're looking for cloud storage.
Yeah.
Oh. And you go out to bid.
Yeah.
You're like, you open an RFP. Are they RFPs?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like commercial. Yeah.
So you're the government, you open an RFP looking for cloud storage. And then I say, hey, so who now listen, I call this.
You're getting excited. You're getting excited. I see it.
My 43-year-old self called on corporations for years and years and years selling like a service, right? So I know that there isn't always just one type of buyer within AWS for cloud storage that's going to be responsible for buying this. But we'll move on to professional services after this. But like, just tell me, broadly speaking, more or less who within AWS cloud services, cloud storage, whatever, might look for that government. Like, who's the ideal person within AWS? What's their title? How many different titles are there?
Yeah. Typically for a company that size, it would be a procurement officer. It would be a proposal manager. It would be a business developer, development management, business development management professional. So within the sales and procurement process.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Because a big company like AWS will have procurement within. Cool. Okay, now I understand.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Can I tell you something really fun?
Please.
Can I tell you something really fun? Okay. So like Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And CVS.
Mm-hmm.
And Walgreens.
Mm.
And Gucci.
Sure. Yeah.
And Ford. They all do government contracts.
Oh.
So it's just like you said, it's just a different buyer. That's all it is a different buyer.
Oh, it's a different, yeah. Okay. So it's like and like, why? If I'm a IT business, a professional services business, or a construction business, I know you said it at the beginning, but like, why am I looking at government contracts?
Here's the problem that you're having. Every industry has their ups and downs in terms of when they're buying and when they're not buying, right? There's like this ebb and flow, up and down, up and down. We tend to know this, right? About the industry. Like, for example, I'm getting to know manufacturing a little bit more. And, or let me use construction for an example, because I've lived the life in construction the longest. And in construction, there's a season. Like, there's a season for buying, and then there's like a dull season. And you could tell that it really impacts the bottom line for those businesses, because they still have to keep their team. They still have to employ people, pay benefits, salaries, even when there's not money coming in.
Oh, right.
When government contracts is in play, you add this as a revenue stream and it starts to stabilize. How do you do that? Right? Is because there's contracts that are valued. I mean, the profit margins are, it's pretty much standard at what you're comfortable with, but it's the stability, it's the longevity. say, for example, a contract is there, and we'll talk about construction later, like you said, but say there's a construction contract and you win it, and it is a 1 year renewable for 5 years. Well, that's 6 years potentially of consistent revenue, of consistent customer care, of consistent operations and systems. And so while there's, big word, volatility in your industry, there's stability with government contracts. And then you get to stack them on top of each other. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second.
So fascinating. Okay. I understand, like my epiphany last night with you was the construction side of things. So I'm like, cannot wait to geek out there, but let's just surface level scratch this professional services. When you say professional services or consulting, what the heck do you mean? Because it could mean a lot of things.
It could mean a lot of things. So this is attorneys.
Oh,
right. Lawyers, this also can be, financial advisors, like, let's say like insurance or like specific needs that under that financial umbrella. It's escaping me at the moment. Other things that are under professional services and consulting would be strategy. So you and I would be considered consultants.
Okay.
And this could be, it could be a strategy session that they need, a marketing strategy session, a sales strategy session. One of our,
sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut you off, but.
No, you're good.
Do you want to tell me the thing you were just going to tell me?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of our associates in our community actually has, in the last couple of years, provided sales consulting to a federal government agency.
Okay, that's perfect. It's actually where I was going to go. So to me, professional services is so broad.
So broad.
But I'm glad you broke it down. I have no idea how my 6-year-old self would relate Aunt Kimmy, i.e. my sister, who's an attorney, how they go. Like, I have no, like, I guess I could kind of get it, but I think because it's so broad and just in the interest of time, let's focus on consultants, business consultants. Like, I also wrote Be a Better Sales Leader, not a shameless plug, but like just so people know where I'm coming from. Like, I was a VP of sales. I spent 20 years in corporate America climbing the sales ladder. And for a while, and not now, but like I was consulting businesses on sales. And let me tell you a real pain, Melinda, I got stuck. So I'm like, I had an aha moment while you were telling me all. That's why I was like, ooh, let's pause. So I was stuck as a sales consultant selling consulting because I was either on the phone implementing what I had sold or on the phone prospecting new business. Yep. And I'm remembering what you just told me about the stability of the revenue. So if I'm a sales consultant looking to stabilize revenue, you're telling me you teach people like me how to go find RFPs from the government that I would have a chance of winning. And let's just focus on that. Like, what do you help me do? You help me find them, write them, I'm really excited right now.
100%. Yeah. So we'll build out a 12-month program, like specifically 12 months of contracts that potentially you can win. Both from state, local, and federal. So state, your state, California. Local, it could be your county, town, city. Those are also government contracts, school district, and then also the federal. So what federal opportunities fall within the category, the services that you provide?
Pause. Do you teach me?
Like, I do.
You know so much that I'm like, yo, I don't have time. So where's the lowest hanging fruit? And like, you have to be like, this is who you are, a sales consultant. This is your niche. This is what I understand about you now that I'm your client. And then you're like, these are the places you can go, but here's where I ninja focus recommend. You're gonna
Correct.
just tell me just like go here, sharpshooter.
Absolutely. 100%. Kristin, it's all about right fit because there are there is more than enough contracts. And you wouldn't know this, but there's RFPs that go without response. There are actually money behind them and people are not responding to them. So we want to look at everything and then say, okay, what's going to be the best fit for your business, your goals, right? I like to say this I say this in my masterclass. I said, when you go into government contracting, because this is an abundant wealth game, it's not what can I get? It is how much do I want? This is just like a modification in language, but it really changes the game when it comes to goal achieving.
So you know how I'm known as like the say yes queen?
Yeah.
Like I'm going to now call you. Are you known as the RFP queen?
I think that's taken already. As like a writer. I know. There's like writers and stuff like that. My team handles the writing.
The something RFP queen. Like we can iterate that, right?
Yeah.
Also, like trademarks aside and like copyright. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm just like, I get it. You understand? Like the light bulb, it's like it's firing.
I saw it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Melinda. This is so fascinating to me.
Isn't it fun?
It's because I get it. Like, it's like, do you niche? Do you go broad? Like, where's the happy medium? How do you find for you as a business owner? How do you find the lowest hanging fruit? How do you really iterate your offer so that you're speaking the language of the specific customer? Like, how do you win? In my case, like, how do I win one realtor and then quadruple that into hundreds of realtors? Like, and we only figure that out as kind of as iterating as we go.
Yes.
But yeah, like this is like, how can people help you? So let's do a call to action real quick. And then let's talk about the construction stuff. So like, if I'm watching this live video in any of the containers, we're going to publish it in after the fact. Like,
good idea.
If I'm watching, I'm like, okay, like how can people, how do you serve us? Like, what's your call to action? And then also I have another one for you.
Sure. Let's see if I can add that in there. Okay.
Oh.
So, so yeah. So if you're watching this on LinkedIn and YouTube, simply just DM me, just reach out to me directly, or better yet, if you want to take immediate action and learn more about government contracting, go to govconmillions.com, just like it's written down below, and register for our upcoming masterclass. Now, this masterclass we're going to dive deep, and you'll be able to get your questions answered when you upgrade to VIP and get priority question Q&A throughout the entire masterclass in addition to the VIP hour. So it definitely is worth the time and opportunity to accelerate your business. Because if you have a goal of adding a 0 to your revenue this year, let's do it together. Let's do it together. Yeah.
So you're okay. So that's amazing. It's an amazing call to action. Go to, I'm on it right now. govconmillions.com. I love it. It looks amazing. Holy cow. I've never even seen assets. And then, so like attend the masterclass to learn, and like whoever you are, like a sales consultant or an IT company, or we're going to talk about construction broadly and all these other people. Like, if you're looking to add a 0, stabilize, like the messaging that really got me was like stabilize my pipeline. And that's why I can't wait to talk about construction. My brother's a contractor. My baby daddy's a contractor. Like so many people in my life are contractors, and I get it. I get it. Okay, so let's go there. And then I guess, well, let me just ask in case people, how do you partner with people? Like, what is like we talk about a lot in our world. Like we talk about joint ventures. We talk about collaboration happens.
Rev shares. Yeah.
Well, so if I'm somebody in the high ticket space, let's say, I'm watching this video and I'm like having my own aha epiphany moment. What type of collaboration opportunities are you looking for?
Oh man, you're really putting me on the spot. Okay. High ticket. Okay. I mean, there's so many. You know what? Here's what I'm going to say. Let's create one together. Let's create one together because, and let me tell you why. There's so many opportunities in government contracting, and one of my goals is to starting this year, is to start buying businesses and adding government contracts to the businesses as a silent owner, and just going from like 0 to a billion in 5 years. That's the goal. Yeah, and it's totally doable because I've helped my clients win $1 billion contracts. So it's like, this is so easy. I can do this.
What did you just say? Like, hello, 20 minutes in. Are you still watching? What did you just say?
What part? This is what I eat, sleep, and breathe, my friend. So tell me what part?
Clients.
Yeah.
Had billions of dollars. Like what?
Yeah. So in total, my agency outside of corporate world, we've helped our clients achieve over 4.4 billion. And the largest contract our team has helped win is a 1.4 billion.
Singular contract. What? What? Okay.
Yeah.
The $1 billion queen. The RFP
there you
$1 billion
go.
queen.
I love it.
I'm like, we're landing on something here. We're landing on something for you here. This is insane.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That really is insane. Like that, I get it. Like, but no, that speaks. Okay, let's talk about. Respectfully, I actually have to go in a few minutes, but like, I really want to talk about construction. So,
okay,
tell me in your words, because like I'm 6 again. And my daddy's a contractor, so like real, right? So like, how do you help my dad? Like, talk to me like you're 6, and my dad's a contractor.
Okay, so what does your dad do?
He's a project manager contractor. He doesn't swing hammers, but yeah, he's a licensed contractor. So he licensed contracting for residential and like commercial.
Residential.
Yeah.
Cool. Residential and commercial. So there's a couple of things he could do. Gosh, I'm going to try not to go beautiful mind. I'm going to try to stay focused on a 6-year-old. So there's a lot of like work for your dad. There's a lot. So technically and typically what happens, especially in the government contracting space, is project managers are usually either consultant or they're employees of general contractors or construction managers, like bigger companies.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Because he's his own business and he works for somebody else.
Okay. So then he already knows that. Okay, cool. So if your dad is a specialist in interior roofing all day. So
what?
100%. Well, I mean, everything has a roof.
I know, but tell me more.
So everything has a roof. Warehouse has a roof. An office building has a roof. A school has a roof. Like city buildings, state buildings have roofs. So it's really that simple. It's like when you go outside and you look outside and you see roofs on buildings.
Oh my God.
Buildings that say City Hall or Courthouse or Department of, it is a government building and they need roof services. Okay.
Holy cow. Hold on. Hold the phone. So like, I don't know, you guys, drop some fire emojis if Melinda is just like making this so relatable, or maybe it's just me, because like we've talked on sales consulting, how you could help me. We've talked about how you could help my ex-husband. Like, and last night we talked about how you could help my brother, because my brother started as a bobcat business in South Florida. And then Then he got a general contracting license, and then they were just really well situated for the devastation of the hurricanes that happened in where they live in Tampa. And then he said to me like 2 months ago on the phone, like, yo, like, you know, whatever, we talk business. And he's like, we're going to start looking at government contracts. And that was my first epiphany with this stuff with you, is I was like, oh, because like last night, you guys, I just genuinely asked her, like, could you help? Like, is a Bobcat business? Like, I almost was doing it to see, like, for waiting for you to say no.
Yeah,
and
no,
then,
there's,
behold, you were like, yes.
yeah. Well, I mean, so definitely it sounds like he learned he got lucky and he did natural disaster contracts. And I say this for all of my clients, it's good to build a relationship with a client and become a natural disaster contractor. Because that you start to build that relationship and they need you immediately. That usually pays very well. So definitely, and especially in construction, in that construction world. So his company, you know, specifically like Bobcat is a brand. So there's different equipment, materials and things like that. We'd have to be specific of what that is.
Yeah, I mean, no, at this point he's a contractor. So like, it was just kind of just, they have like dumpsters and haulers also. Like they have multiple.
Like that's great.
Very entrepreneurial. So
yeah. See, the more boring the business, the more contracts there are. That because it's just recurring. It's just cleaning needs to happen. Roofs need to happen. Hauler needs to happen.
My ex-husband had a janitorial cleaning business.
Huge.
When I met him.
Yeah.
Melinda. Oh my gosh. So like, I want to make a call to action for anybody watching us. Like, who do you know? Like, let's geek out. Tell me broadly speaking, like pull yourself a little out of the rabbit hole. Construction. What does that mean for you? Like name all these things, like janitorial cleaning, roofers, like geek out on us for a second, like sub-verticalize that.
Ooh, okay. All right. So this could be maintenance of traffics, engineers, design engineers, MEP, so mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire protection,
plumbers,
IT, 100%. Everything has built plumbing.
Some of it's still like too high level for my brain.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't make like I love like I like the janitorial. Like who knows a janitorial cleaning business? Who knows a plumber? I know a plumber.
Yeah, cleaning businesses. Yeah.
So my cleaner.
Artists. Yeah, artists.
Let's not go there right now.
Okay, let's not go there.
Because that's like not contracting or not the way I understand construction anyway.
Okay.
Cleaning.
Landscapers.
Thank you. Landscapers.
Architects.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Suppliers. Let's see. My gosh, everything. Lighting. Electricians. Yeah. 100%.
HVAC.
HVAC. 100%. AC, HVAC.
Okay, so I get it. Melinda, okay, so if you're a realtor or a real estate agent or a broker or a real estate investor, contact Melinda. It's like when I reshare this on my channel, like I have a lot of real estate people in my network because I've just done a ton of stuff with real estate since 2010.
Yeah.
And so they know.
Oh yeah, they know everybody.
Other people. And I teach, oh my God, this is actually really interesting right now. So I teach real estate people how to add high ticket offers into their business so that they don't need to come away from real estate, but they can simply add another stream of income.
That's exactly what we're doing here. Yeah.
But and what you do is all like, so you and I could actually help the same person with two different offers because they add different value.
100%.
You know, like, and I mean, you know, because respectfully, we were like coaching together before this, right? So it's like my skill set and your skill set are very different. Yet when we're in real estate, because like well, I thought you guys were talking about construction. Well, we are, but like the reality is, who knows all of these HVAC, interior designers, plumbers, electricians, roofers, pest control. They have these intimate, realtors have these
carpet companies. Yeah. Tile.
So it's almost like I help the realtor and then you help and then they refer you in, or you could help them too. Can you help realtors, real estate people? Are there like
concrete? So I
can refer you business.
Housing. So like residential, I don't know of much, but in commercial, yes. There's lease, like triple N, there's like, leasing, there's lease to buy, there are different deals in government too.
Yeah.
And then there's multifamily.
I'm really thinking then of real estate people, like a lot of agents, like let's just focus like real estate agents to be clear, could refer you business 100% because they have all, like I'm thinking of my client who is one of her niches is fix and flip to homeowners without money out of their pocket. And I'm helping her. She's paying me big money to blow that side of her business up so that she can continue to do her real estate stuff over here, help people buy and sell. And then she can differentiate in the market by doing this one thing that she does really well. Well, or however, in addition to, she could, if she knew about you, right? How do people like her come to know, like, and trust you to understand that she could also introduce her contractor to you? And like, right.
Yeah. What
you pay her a referral fee.
100%. Yeah. I think it would be kind of fun to do something like this where, she and I can like partner together and do an event, virtual event, or, share so that we're both talking to the same audience. Could be something like that.
Yeah.
So many different things. Yeah.
Okay.
Asphalt, concrete.
Asphalt.
Just everything.
Yeah. I know an asphalt. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's talk. All right. I hope this was so helpful for me. I really hope that this added, like, if this adds value to your life, if this makes sense, if you're like, tell me more about professional services, or what were you about to say about attorneys and Kristin didn't let you go there, or I'm in IT, because this is on LinkedIn also, and like, talk to us more about corporate stuff. I love that there's so many different angles, but yet within each vertical, there's like really specific use cases, because that's what really allows our brains to be like, oh, hold on. Like, how can I get you in front of more people that I know, right, to help you?
Okay. So what I'll do is, if you are watching this, comment below what you want to learn more about. Is it construction, IT, like software, or professional services, consulting? Comment below the word, and in an upcoming live, I will actually share more information with you so that this can help you understand how you or someone can win government contracts.
Love it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristin. This is so much fun. I hope everybody enjoyed the time with Kristin. And how can people connect with you? How can people find you?
SayYesAndFigureItOut.com. Join the book launch. You'll sign up for my email, and there are very, 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 very exciting things coming. So that's just all I'm going to say. I've started funneling everybody there. So thank you.
100%. That's awesome. Can't wait for that book. Oh my gosh. Make sure to get in Kristin's world so you can be a part of the first persons to get that access to that book, because it's going to be juicy, meaty, and so powerful. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us today live or watching the replay. And I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.